everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. Today I have a new video for you guys and it's another 6 fanarts challenge. I hope you will not be bored by it yet. But if you are wondering why I do another 6 fanarts challenge, it's because when I did my previous challenge, I was kind of decided that I will only draw Disney and Studio Ghibli characters, but after I finish that challenge, I feel kind of bad because I looked through my comments on my Instagram post and I realized people actually requested so many characters for me to draw, but I didn't really consider it at the time. Because of that, I decided that I will do another round of this challenge, and this time I create a poll on Instagram so our friends can vote on the characters that I should draw. We also kind of decided that this time I will draw with watercolor instead of digital, and to be honest guys, I was kind of expecting it. I mean, I know that people follow me mostly because of my watercolor drawings. I just want to say that sometimes I may draw or paint with another medium other than watercolor, and I hope that even when I'm doing this personal study, like using other medium like digital or maybe other mediums in the future, I hope you guys will still follow me on my journey and will still support me, because that will really means a lot for me. You will enjoy this drawing process, and I thought while you watch me draw, I will also answer some Q&A that my followers posted for me on my Instagram. I think maybe I should start with more personal questions before we get into more art related questions. So the first question is, in what country do you live? I'm currently living in Singapore, but I'm not a Singaporean. I just live here because I'm currently working in Singapore. Where are you from? Well, I'm Indonesian, so I was born and raised in Indonesia, but when I turned 16 or 17 years old, I moved to Malaysia for study, and now I'm in Singapore. What is your age? I'm turning 27 this year, so I'm no longer that young and I'm also not that old. Actually, sometimes I wonder why every time I post my pictures on my Instagram, people are always asking me how old I am. I mean, is it because I look young or because I look old? I don't know, but anyway, I'm 27. Do you do Animal Crossing? Well, actually I don't have Switch, so I never play Animal Crossing, but I really envy when I saw people post their Animal Crossing land and characters. I mean, they are so beautiful and I just really wanted to play it, but I don't have Switch, so I cannot play it obviously. And actually I'm not really a gamer. I mean, I play game once in a while, and I do have games on my phones and my iPad as well, or even my computer, but I'm not someone that really like to play games every day, and sometimes I get bored of the game, and so I don't think it's very wise if I buy the Nintendo Switch just to play Animal Crossing. What is your favorite activities besides drawing? I would say singing or learning music instrument, but since I moved to Singapore, I haven't been really active on learning music or even singing because the karaoke here is just so expensive, I feel. Other than that, I will say yoga, but it's not like I'm really good at it. It's just that sometimes when I came back from work, I like to do some yoga because it just calms my mind, but I'm not really good at it. I'm just a beginner, and so I just do some very simple movement, and yeah, so I enjoy yoga as well. What is your favorite food? Is French fries considered food? I think I have kind of an addiction with French fries currently, so yeah, I would say that is my favorite food currently. What is your favorite character to draw? Well, I think this is quite obvious. If you follow me on my Instagram or even just in this YouTube channel, you can see that I mostly just draw girls, but in the future I also would like to study other characters or subjects like male characters or even buildings, animals, flowers, and some scenery, so you can expect more of these kind of characters in the future. So next question, please recommend cheap watercolor papers. Well, for a cheap watercolor papers, I think I will recommend this paper that I'm showing you in my video currently. This paper is by the brand Arto by Campap. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I will write it down in the description box below so you can check it out. It's actually a watercolor painting pad, 12 papers inside, and it's an A4 size with 300 GSM papers. So I think with this size and the thickness of the paper, I think it's a very good quality. And on top of it, these papers are only around 12 Malaysian ringgit, which is equivalent to around $3, or not even $3. So I think it's very cheap, and you should definitely try it out if you manage to find it in your local store or online. For me myself, I think when I finish this watercolor painting pad, I think I will buy it again because it's just very cheap, but it's a very good quality as well. How much is the stylus, the white one that you use? I'm guessing you are talking about the Apple stylus that I'm using for my digital drawings. If yes, it was around 100. 140 or 150 US dollar. It was the first generation Apple Pencil. I'm sure you can find it out online. What type of watercolors do you use? I have only used Sakura Koi watercolors, which comes with the 24 colors. It's actually a beginner watercolors. I don't know guys, because for me my art is still not like a full-time job, so I don't feel the need to buy many watercolors, even though I would absolutely love to try other watercolors. But sometimes I feel like if I buy many watercolors, I may waste it. I think you understand what I mean, right? So I'm only using Sakura Koi watercolors, which comes in the 24 colors. When and how did you start doing art? Well, I think I've been drawing since I was little. I mean, it has always been something that I'm really interested in. When I was little, I remember I liked to draw anime or manga. That is how I start drawing. But I'm only starting to get serious with drawings when I get my watercolors 3 years ago, I think. So I have only taken art seriously around 3 to 4 years ago. Is drawing your main job or is just a hobby? Drawing is not my main job. I actually have an office job currently, a 9 to 6 office job, but I do take some commissions and even some projects like drawing children books. So maybe I would say that drawing is like a side hustle for me, but I would like to take my art more seriously in the future. Like I would even love to open up a shop one day. So we will see how it goes. I mean, my dream is to open up my own shop one day, and yeah, I cannot wait for it to become a reality. But to answer this question, I would say no, it is not a main job. Do you have a shop? I don't have any shop yet at the moment. I would like to open up my own shop in the future, but because I just recently moved to Singapore and I'm still not very familiar with the shipping company here, or even where I can print my stuff. So I'm thinking of opening a Redbubble shop, and I would say that even right now I am preparing for this Redbubble shop. I hope once I finish the setup, I will be able to release it for the public. So yeah, I think I will have a Redbubble shop first, and I may open up my own shop in the future. Yeah, I hope you will look forward to my Redbubble shop, and I will let you know when it's released. So I think that's all for today's Q&A. I mean, there are still other questions, especially about how did I find my art style, or how did I get better at drawings. But I think these kind of topics are very hard to explain without showing you some video on my art progress. So I think I will do another video on how I find my art style, and I hope you will be patient and wait for this video from me. I will definitely make this video and post it in the future. So yeah, I hope you will wait for it. If you have any other question, you can definitely ask me in my comment box below, and I will note it down and answer you in the next Q&A session. So yeah, I hope you enjoy watching this drawing process and the Q&A session. I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe so that you will not miss my next video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye guys.